Barry, our reporter tonight, Allie LaForce. Allie, take it away.
Thanks a lot, Brian. Will LaMelo Ball?
No shortage of confidence, Allie. Thanks for that. Now, Washington's starting five. Avdia and Kuzma, they make up the forwards. Morris and Beal are the backcourt pair. And it's Porzingis in at the five, roaming the paint. And for the Hornets, Ball and Rozier are the guards. At the forward spots, Hayward and Washington. And it's Plumlee in at the center position. For the Wizards, trading Russell Westbrook to the Lakers was a great move, Brent.
Well, it's an idea about trying to go a different direction and cleared a ton of cap space. They got a lot of depth. They got first-round picks out of that. So the best part of the deal really might be Kyle Kuzma and what's developing here with him and his game. Saw him find his form, and he looks like a keeper.
Morris against Ball. Pass to Beal. And he converts the layup.
That's how you average 30 a game. Beal scoring with the bump.
Here are the Hornets with the ball. Ball passes to Rozier. Back to Ball. Hayward outside. Ball finds Hayward. Fires the three. It's good. And the assist that time from Ball.
Defensively, you can't afford to get stuck on the pick.
That's one that the coaches will watch tomorrow with that player. You hate to see him give up in that situation.
Now here's Beal. Morris outside. Down to 5 on the shot clock. Pass to Avdia. Fires for 3. Ball with the rebound. Tons of hype around LaMelo Ball, the 3rd overall pick in 2020. Just like you, Grant.
Yeah, although the draft was a little different back in my day. But let me tell you, B.A., there is so much pressure being a top 3 pick. It's really impressive that LaMelo has lived up to the lofty expectations.
Here's Charlotte now. Washington outside. Pass to Ball. Inside. Plumlee. And blocked. That one goes careening off the glass. Porzingis passes to Kuzma. Beal with it. Here's Avdia. Beal outside. 19-footer. Buries the jump shot.
Beal is a star and a top-shelf scorer, so that jumper is as pure as it gets.
Ball passes to Hayward. Back to Ball. Out to the right wing. The 3 from Washington. Kept alive by Charlotte. Plumlee, no good. The Wizards have gone just 2 for 4 from the floor. And they get it back. Second shot opportunity. And it's Kuzma finishing it off.
Yeah, Kuzma quick to that ball and then cat-like quickness to get it up.
Pass to Rozier. Ball outside from deep. Hayward. And he can't get that one. And Washington the other way now. Here's Porzingis. And he was fouled while in the act of shooting, so he'll take 2 free throws.
And at his size, Porzingis needs to try to do that more often and take advantage of matchup problems.
Shooting for Washington, Kristaps Porzingis at the line for 2.
First free throw is good.
Well, some people call Porzingis a unicorn, and they're not wrong. His terrific stature and his shooting ability, that is a rare combination.
free throw's good from Porzingis.
And the big fella with the skill level, showing a soft touch at the line.
They've been having major problems offensively.
Definitely in a bit of a dry spell.
Outside Oubre. Back to Smith. And that's a foul called on DeLon Wright. That's his first foul of the game.
First personal foul. First team foul. Wizard substitution, Daniel Gafford.
Here's Martin. And that does it for the first quarter. Wizards out in front, up 5. And we'll get things started in the second quarter when we return.
The Wizards, 8. Fans, please give a big round of applause.
Hope you've enjoyed the broadcast so far. Halfway through the first half in this one. And what do you think about how the Wizards are doing here?
Well, you have to credit their effort on the defensive end. It set the tone for this contest.
That defense has been infectious here as everybody stepping up aggressively on that end.
Charlotte trailing.
You know, guys, there's one thing that may have hurt the Hornets the past few seasons. A lack of playoff experience among their core players.
Kelly Oubre out there with Dennis Smith. Then it's Jalen McDaniels. Then there's Cody Martin. And it's Williams in at the 5 spot. So that's the group out there for Charlotte. Just 5 to shoot. They get it again. Tries again. Here's Smith. And at last, they get one to fall. Smith's got his first 2 points of the night.
Well, we know about his vertical leap, Dennis Smith Jr. there, using it to perfection to do some damage on the offensive glass.
Now here's Gafford. Pass to Kispert. The 3-ball. Williams grabs the board. And of the Hornets' top 5 scorers last season, 3 have never been to the playoffs.
And BA, that can be tough when the pressure's on. They've gotten blown out in play-in games each of the last 2 seasons. But with all their talent, they should be in the postseason soon enough.
Now here's Barton. Still getting warmed up offensively. No buckets yet in the game from him. To the left wing. Here's Kispert. Uses the glass on the layup.
Say what you will about the value of the three-pointer, but those close-in looks are always plan A. Every trip down, get to the paint, get deep, score.
Fantastic replay we just saw of the Mobile One drive.
You're toasting the defense and getting in close. They'll take possessions like that one all day.
And keeping us updated from the sideline, Allie LaForce.
Thanks, BA. Bradley Beal played for Coach Greg Popovich with the U.S. national team, and Pop said, quote, he's hard to keep up with. His balance and movement are very impressive. He stops on a dime, can pull up and shoot. That, along with his excellent footwork, are the most impressive things for me. Brian?
Yeah, great breakdown there, Allie. Thank you.
Take a break. Take a break. 2 shots.
And he knocks down the first one.
You know, the Wizards really came up short last season on the defensive end. They consistently struggled to get stops, which makes it twice as hard to win games.
So Washington ends up going with a new group. He's perfect from the line this time. I just wonder how the Wizards can remedy their defensive weaknesses from last year.
Well, BA, mindset is a big part of it. They just need to have better focus on pressuring the ball handlers and making sure shots are getting well contested.
Now here's Morris. Well, he hasn't put up any points yet in this one. From behind the arc. And it's Martin with the rebound. The Hornets have gotten only 1 of 4 shots to go in. Pass the ball. Now Hayward. Ooh, he took a hard foul on the shot. So he'll head to the line to shoot a pair. That'll belong to Kyle Kuzma.
Personal foul.
And what I appreciate about Gordon is he's a fighter, working his way back from that devastating leg injury in 2017. Still a solid contributor.
Gordon Hayward at the line for 2.
Take a break. Take a break. 2 shots.
And the first one at the line is good. It's clear Charlotte has the pieces in place to make noise in the league for years to come.
Yeah, no question, BA. They got one of the best young rosters in the NBA. And they're balanced. They play tremendous team basketball. Fun to watch.
Plumlee's checked in for Martin. Last season, Washington was hot out of the gates. They started 10-3, but things did not end well.
You know, and after that hot start, BA, a 25-44 ending for the Wizards, failing to make the play-in game as well. Just a disappointing season after the promise Washington showed early.
I think Porzingis is realizing as he gets on in years in the NBA, his size and getting to the offensive rebound is going to help him score.
Now here's Rozier. Now quiet so far offensively, searching for his first points of the game. Shoots over Beal. Rozier gets the bucket.
Never one to back down from a challenge. Rozier initiating and delivering in close quarters.
And it's Porzingis that time on the assist by Beal. Porzingis has got his second basket on the night. And we're through the first half of play here in what's been a good one. Wizards out in front. They lead by 3.
Wizards 14.
Allie, as always, thank you. We'll be back right after the break for the third quarter here on 2K Sports.
And now, the 2K Sports Halftime Show.
Welcome back to 2K Sports, everybody. Ernie Johnson, Shaquille O'Neal, Kenny the Jet Smith. Let's talk about a pretty close game for the Wizards throughout the first quarter. At the end of one, they were able to end up with a 5-point lead. They didn't stop fighting in the second quarter as they maintained most of their first quarter lead and now lead by 3 at the break. And let's get your thoughts, Kenny, on the Wizards.
Well as they perform offensively, I'm surprised that they haven't opened up a significant lead. I mean, the passing sharps, they're shooting well, they're making good decisions, but they haven't opened up the game yet. That could be difficult.
Shaq, let's get your insight on Charlotte.
Well, they're getting almost nothing on the interior. I know
And that'll do it for us. The third.
And as we get into this third quarter, as we've seen so far, neither team able to create much separation on the scoreboard. You look at Kristaps Porzingis. What a contribution.
He's been a real difference maker today in terms of reeling in offensive boards.
And the team appreciating all of that dirty work going on. His activity has been phenomenal.
Second half of basketball is upon us, and we may be in for an exciting finish based on how close of a game we've seen so far. Here's who Wes Unseld Jr. is starting in the second half. Morris and Beal are the backcourt pair. In the middle, it's Porzingis with Kuzma by his side. And it's Avdia in at the 3, the small forward. Ball no good.
Man, that's his shot. Maybe he was too wide open.
Well, very few players have the firepower that Bradley Beal does as a combo guard. He's been in the league since 2013. Defenses still haven't figured this guy out.
And from the sideline, let's catch up with Allie.
Thanks a lot. Well, Brian, the Wizards have been aggressively reshaping their roster. What they haven't done is tear it down and start a rebuild. That's often the most popular route for teams stuck in the middle, but the Wizards seem to be hoping they can catch lightning in a bottle. Back to you.
Now, no appetite for the restart, Allie. Thanks. Pass to Beal. Here's Avdia. Well, no scoring yet from him, but that's likely to change. And the call is going to be, yes, an illegal screen. And as for Beal's offense, Brent, it's all that much more impressive given what kind of load he's had to carry.
Well, BA, it's not just the load he carries, it's that he really hasn't had that complimentary guy next to him the last few seasons. It's been developmental guys, younger players with potential. So defense is focusing on Bradley Beal, all their attention to him, and yet he's still
minutes remaining in the
Williams is checked in for Charlotte. Oubre comes in for Rozier. Here's Ball. Oh, the go-ahead bucket, no good.
He creates such a great opportunity right at the rim, and he just can't get it to go. Even with the defense not really a factor.
Pass to Avdia. From deep. Ball with the rebound. For Charlotte, they've gone just 1 of 3 in the second half. Washington against Beal. For the lead. And it's finished off inside by Washington.
That play never gets old. The pick and roll will still be an offensive staple 100 years from now. Trust me.
Here's Avdia. Beal, the pass to Morris. Takes it inside. Here's Porzingis. Counted and the foul. Kelly Oubre picks one up.
More and more as Porzingis is playing these minutes and has these scoring opportunities, he's dealing with the contact much better.
Charlotte making some changes. McDaniels is checked in for Washington. Martin comes in for Hayward. And it's Smith in for LaMelo Ball. A big group substitution here for Washington. Gafford, he's checked in for Kuzma. Hachimura comes in for Avdia. Barton, he's checked in for Bradley Beal. And Wright subbed in for Morris. Here's Oubre. And he got the whistle on the way up. So he'll be headed to the line for a pair.
First personal foul.
Will Barton picks one up.
Oubre right there, just not afraid to take it at the defense.
The line for your Hornets, Kelly Oubre Jr. 2 shots.
And he drops it first. And the Wizards making a change here. Kispert's checked in. So after making the first, he goes 1 for 2.
I think a lot of teams around the league are looking for this kind of player and this kind of versatility that Kelly Oubre shows off. And right now, his teammates are feeding off that toughness. One thing I like about Corey Kispert is that he decided to do all 4 years in college, something you just don't see very often.
Shooting for Washington, Corey Kispert. Going to the line, shooting 2.
He's off on the first. He hits the second from the line. Let's see if they want to go 2 for 1 here, Grant.
Hey, looking at the clock, I'd say yes.
Here's Smith. Again, the miss by the Hornets. 6-second difference between the shot clock and game clock. Puts up a 3. Oh, the shot no good by Kispert. The Hornets have gone 2 of 5 in this third quarter. Smith inside. Hounded by Wright. Smith no good. Pass to Wright. Here's Kispert from the arc. It doesn't go for him. 3 quarters of play and a close one here. Wizards out in front, up 2. And we're coming back in just a moment. Get ready for the fourth quarter when we return. And it's time to bring up the State Farm assist of the game.
This is the definition of team chemistry. I love to see this kind of communication and connection between teammates leading to the perfect pass.
Well, coaches talk about it all the time, but to be able to play with that kind of feel, nice play, collaborating, improvising, and organic.
We've reached the fourth quarter in what has been a very competitive game. Should be an exciting finish. Rozier out on the wing with Hayward. Washington and Plumlee patrol the paint, and it's ball in at the point. That's the Hornets 5. Outstanding dribble drive, and that replay was brought to you by Mobile One.
Yeah, BA, I mean, that's such a big play here in a close game like this one. Great concentration from him.
You just can't draw that up any better. It's a pivotal moment in the game, and they go with the size mismatch for the layup.
Avdia, he's checked in for Washington.
Defensive foul, Monte Morris. First personal foul. First team foul. At the line for your Hornets, LaMelo Ball. At the line for one.
The Wizards with a lead. Morris outside. Pass to Avdia.
And great job to establish position and square up. And this is the absolute wrong time to stop communicating. They have to get in sync.
Personal foul. First team foul.
Well, the Hornets shooting 32% for this game. Not what they're hoping for. Now here's Hayward. Back to Rozier. Puts it up. Oh, he misses the go-ahead basket.
Well, they shouldn't be giving that shot to anyone, but they certainly shouldn't be giving it to him. That's a big break for the defense.
Kuzma against Rozier. Kuzma, that's good.
Kuzma with a little bully ball of his own here.
And here are the Hornets now. It's a three-point game. Pass to Hayward. Over Avdia. Here's Plumlee. And a foul called on the way up. So he'll take two from the free throw line.
Second.
Yeah, you never want to let shots at the rim go uncontested.
At the line for your Hornets, Mason Plumlee taking two shots.
So the first one drops, and that brings him within two here. Plumlee hits them both. 1:44 left in the game. Beal against Rozier. Now here's Beal. Tight defense on him.
Big athletic guys like Plumlee. Hard to get your shot over them before they can get their hands on it.
Here's Hayward. It's tipped. Washington against Kuzma. Three-pointer. Beal sends it home from three-point land. All right, let's get your take, guys, on the hustle stats for the Wizards.
Their defense has been on point all game long. They're out hustling the shooters and swatting down plenty of shots.
And another difference maker that we could point to tonight has been second chance points. They've been in there with that active hands. They've been in great position. And they've been smart attacking the offensive glass.
Get up there, young fella. Sometimes as a point guard, you got to take it yourself.
Well, it's okay to be selfish when you can flush it like that.
Well, if he's calling his own number, there's a reason for it. They respect the decision-making from him out there.
It's Hayward on the wing. There's 38 seconds left in the fourth quarter. And it's in. And tie game. Huge basket right there. Now a timeout called by Washington.
Timeout is charged to Washington. Show some love from your Honeybees fans.
All right, time now to present our New Balance Player of the Game. Chris
belief what he's done in this game. He's been impossible to cool off, hitting just about everything he looks at. It doesn't matter who's guarding him. He's had an answer for just about everyone.
A moment to hear from Allie LaForce.
Hi, guys. I had a chance to find out what Wes Unseld Jr. was discussing with his players. He told them, quote, "It all comes down to the next few minutes. That's what will decide this game. So step up. This is your moment, not theirs." Inspiring words, guys.
Great work, Allie. Thanks. Just 2 seconds between the shot clock and the game clock. Shot clock at 6. Here's Hayward. No good. Time expires. We're going to overtime. And we'll be back right after this.
We are heading to overtime.
Well, 4 quarters weren't enough to decide this ball game. Sit back and enjoy as we move on to overtime. So it's the Hornets now. Ball and Rozier are the guards. Jalen McDaniels is out there with Kelly Oubre. And it's Plumlee in at the center position, locking down the middle. And he'll take a trip to the line for 2. Clearly got fouled on that shot.
Second personal foul. First team foul. At the line for Charlotte, LaMelo Ball. At the line for 2.
He hits the first one, and that gives him a lead. And so both free throws good, and it's a 2-point ball game.
He's such a great free throw shooter who can handle big moments.
Against Rozier. Now here's Hachimura. He's covered closely. Here's Morris. And that one hits the back iron. The Hornets shooting only 31% in the game. Rozier pass to Ball. Not going to go that time. Hachimura with the defensive effort. Pass to Barton. Yes, it's good. Barton's gotten his first bucket of the night.
And that's a big shot from Barton when his team really needed one. This guy taking the pressure head on.
And the Hornets call time here.
That's right, Peg. Here are your honeybees.
Washington's checked in for McDaniels. Kristaps Porzingis, he's checked in for Washington. Kuzma comes in for Hachimura. And he lobs it up top. Boy, left it right in the sweet spot with the lob. Nicely done.
And you could feel it from the second the ball landed in Plumlee's hands that he had his eyes on the rim. Huge basket there.
With the assist. Timeout is charged to Washington.
Morris against Ball. And he's going to the line for 2. The official saw contact while he was going up. P.J. Washington picks one up.
Kuzma and concentration need to come together here as this is a pivotal time for this team to try and notch up a win.
At the line, 2 shots.
The first of 2, no good. A heartbreaker.
And Kuzma, one of those forwards that can kind of go between. Plays the 4 or the small forward. And that's impressive versatility from this young player.
Can't make the second free throw either. Missed them both. Here's Charlotte. The lead is 2. Washington finds ball. Avdia pulls it in. And Washington has possession. Steps back and shoots. Count it! And he's tied it up. What a shot!
There is absolutely no fear in his eyes. He loves the moment.
Love seeing that there. A huge possession, and he nets it.
5-second differential between the shot clock and game clock. Barton. Chance there to take the lead, but a miss. Outside Oubre. Here's ball, and it's rejected.
Wizards
Now a timeout called by Washington.
T-shirts are coming your way, fans. But you gotta be loud. Let's go. We're the best fans in the NBA. Let's get
Rozier against Beal.
substitution on the court.
Over Rozier. It's off. Another time. And we're going to have a second overtime. And we'll be back with you shortly. Hey, can't stop now. We're ready for another extra period. What a game of basketball this has been. And so it's Washington with it. Beal outside. The kick out to Morris. Here's Avdia. Yes, they get the go-ahead bucket. And the Wizards lead by 2.
Easy look when the defender isn't fighting over the screen.
The coach over there just asking for one simple thing, and that's some effort. He got burned on that one.
And it's Washington missing. Washington shooting the ball at around 42% for the game. Here's Beal. So it'll be 2 free throws. He was fouled in the act of shooting.
Oh, a bona fide superstar in this league. Beal looking to help his team close strong. They need these points badly.
Shooting for Washington, Bradley Beal. At the line for 2.
He gets the first, and that makes it a 3-point lead. Second one is good, getting both at the line. And it's a 4-point ball game.
And just like that, this game is a 2-possession affair.
There's ball with a 3. Sinks the tray.
Oh, what a great option he gives them on every possession.
Ball's going 1 for 2 from the 3-point line. Beal against Rozier. Morris outside. Porzingis in the post. The shot won't fall. Ooh, good D by Plumlee. Here's ball. Count it!
Keeping his head up and staying patient. This is what you love to see from Rozier as a playmaker.
Ball's gone 5 for 11 from the field. Time called here. The Wizards decide to talk it over. They trailed by 1.
Wizards time.
There's 53 seconds left in the second overtime.
If you want a t-shirt, you have to get loud. Let's hear you. Let's
with the ball. Now Beal. Pass to Avdia. Back to Beal. Shot clock at 3. Shoots over Rozier. The Wizards with another miss. Expect them to take their time this trip down.
Yeah, B.A., the clock is theirs to burn. But the defense was certainly a little late in reacting to the step back.
Washington calls timeout. They're trailing by 3.
Timeout is charged.
And we've got 28 seconds left in the second overtime period. Rozier against Beal. They need this. And he buries it. And that one brings them within 1.
You got to believe in Beal. You can see why.
And they committed intentional foul. We'll see another one of those, so they get into the penalty.
Getting a little desperate at this stage. I mean, the clock's the big factor.
And it's the Hornets with the ball. And now we've got an intentional foul.
Third personal foul. And the third team foul. At the line for your Hornets, LaMelo Ball. 2 shots.
Good on the first. And that'll put him up 2. So he gets them both. And it's a 3-point game.
Couldn't have asked for anything better there. Only a 3 can tie it now.
And here's Beal. Pass to Avdia. From deep. Oh, my! What a shot! Oh, an enormous three-pointer! And the Hornets call time here.
Fans, make some noise. It's your honeybee.
Hayward outside. For the win! Oh, did he? He did! He got it to fall!
So nice. The winner at the buzzer. It doesn't get any better.
Man, I'm just blown away. Absolutely as clutch as you can get. People are going to be talking about that shot for a long time.
And so the big win by Charlotte in a tight game. Double overtime games are so grueling. And after this one, everyone, the officials, the fans, the broadcasters, will all have to take a little rest.
Yeah, I need that.